Hey guys, it's Chris here, and as you can see we're in our Hennessy Hyperlight hammock. Got it hung up the best I can, and today we're going to talk about laying in it in the summer when you want to stay away from the bugs. If you can see out there, but they're everywhere. Had to kill a few spiders to get back here, and as you can see here, got my underquilt hanging up. This is the way I normally did it when I camped in summer weather, because sometimes you want to hang out in your hammock away from the bugs, but you don't want the warmth of the underquilt. But as you notice, Hennessy hammock opens from one side. So if I wanted to get the underquilt, what I would have to do is open the bug with the bug net and stick my hand way out here with all the bugs. I don't know if you can see them, but they're out here. And reach all the way under there and try to find the underquilt, which I can't reach it. So now that we're back in here, we're going to talk about a potential solution to that that's very cheap. I did it on my through hike when I used the Hennessy hammock for probably about 400 or 500 miles. I switched up to the Dutch wear, but that's besides the point. So what are we going to do to make it to where we can open this just a little bit enough to get our hand out and be able to pull the underquilt out before we go to sleep? That way we can relax and stay cool until bedtime, and then we can pull the underquilt over when it gets cold. You can also leave the underquilt off while you're sleeping. In the middle of the night, if you get cold, you can use the same thing to pull the underquilt under and get warm again. So when I come back, I'll show you what we're going to do. Alright, now we're outside of the hammock with all the bugs and spiders. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at our underquilt. It's the Hammock Gear Incubator 40 degree, which is what I used on most of my through hike for the warmer sections. It was really nice. So you go to your underquilt, and most underquilts, these underquilts have these little connectors right here. So what you do is take a cheap piece of string. This is a ridge line that I'm just using for demonstrations, but you can use a shoelace or something like that. And what you do is you take the side that's closest to your zipper right here, and you tie one end to this guy, like that. Throw your string under the hammock. You leave a little bit of slack in it. Then Hennessy made these really nice pullouts. So what you do is you loosely tie it on one of these pullouts. We're gonna go ahead and get in the hammock real quick and show you what we got. All right, now we're back in the hammock. We're away from the bugs. We're camping. It's kind of cool. It's kind of warm outside, so we leave the underquilt. And then it gets time for bed. A little chilly. Want to get the underquilt. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna open the bug net just enough to get our hand out and pull on our little string. We just connect it to the underquilt, and just give a little tug. Eventually the underquilt will pop, and you got it on you. Just close it back up. Got it closed. Got the underquilt on both sides, and we'll get adjusted. And didn't let any bugs in. Didn't have to hang our whole body out there to look for the underquilt, and it works really well. And in the middle of the night, if you get warm, just reverse the process. And we're back. It's a really cheap tip for using an underquilt with a hammock that only opens on one side. I used it, like I said, during my through hike for a few hundred miles. Another guy that used the Hennessy hammock for the whole AT, he got a little shoestring and done the same with his. Just really makes your hammock comfortable when you're hanging out at the end of the day, trying to stay away from the bugs, and you just want to relax and not have the warmth of the underquilt. Hope you liked the video.